I'm Alex Rozier in the newsroom following a developing story from the 520 floating bridge. I want to take you to a live picture. Washington State Patrol just informed us actually that the man who was the DUI suspect, he jumped into Lake Washington after being placed under arrest. They then took him back into custody after he was in the water for nearly a half hour. They've now pronounced that man dead from after they transported him to Harborview Medical Center. I want to take you to some video from earlier. All of this again happening at about 1:30 this morning. They stopped a vehicle on the eastbound lanes of the 520. They placed the suspect into custody, and as they were putting him in the back seat for DUI, he jumped into the water, and then they rushed him to Harborview. But sadly, the Washington State Patrol says he was in the water for too long. You see the Marine unit from Seattle Police right there. He was in the water for more than a half hour, that cold water. And by the time they got him to Harborview Medical Center at about 3:30 this morning, he was pronounced dead. We just heard minutes ago from Washington State Patrol.
Our troopers are working tirelessly out here day and night, trying to remove impaired drivers from the roadway. One thing we can't predict is how a suspect's going to react once that arrest is made. So oftentimes people resist arrest trying to get away. Unfortunately, this suspect resisted arrest and chose to jump from the 520 bridge.
And a sad result as you look live at the 520 this morning. Still a scene there. Seattle police are going to take over this investigation. But after taking him back into custody, it just wasn't enough. At Harborview Medical Center, that man was pronounced dead. Stephen Joyce.